Welcome back. Don't you love the episodes where it's always like, why guys, welcome back to Nioh 2. I'm in the middle of some really unhappiness right now. Something I wasn't doing last time was using on Nioh. A little much. Stop. There. Amido. There. Fucking asshole. I could not possibly see that. Even if I block that, I still take fire damage. Fucking asshole. Stop! There. Stop! What's with the tracking? The tracking's so bullshit. I can't block fast enough because I have Thunderblight! Fuck you! They keep hitting me with confusion. It is so bullshit. I can't burst counter that attack! Stop putting the little red glowy effect on certain fucking moves when you can't fucking respond to them in the way that the glowy effect is supposed to indicate you're supposed to! Ugh! I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. My enjoyment with this game is perpetually drowned by my seething hatred for fucking asinine game design. Like there is a game designer somewhere in the world responsible for these choices, and his fingers are on the computer, and I want to stand over him, take a butcher knife, and just shove it right through the back of his hand, pinning it to the table so he can't move his fucking fingers. What a fucking... Ugh! Fucking hate that guy. That one guy. That one nameless guy who's somewhere in the credits. Probably a group of guys. They all need to have their hands pinned to their chairs so they can never fucking leave and design shitty games again. Because there's a great game here. There genuinely is a great game here. And yet they're fucking it up. They hired someone to fuck it up. What nonsensical monsters. The producers of this game thought it would be a wise idea to fuck it up. Maybe the producers of this game should be just thrown out a fucking window. I wonder how much better this game would be if they just fired the producers. How much input did they have on the design of this game? Stop hitting me with that. Stop! I can't possibly respond to that! Not to mention, it's all tracking shit! Isn't that just the peak of bullshit right there? Not only is shit going to be flying at you from off-screen, but it's going to track you. It's gonna slowly track you across the stage. Like, not even the chance of you, like, moving around is gonna prevent it from fucking hitting you. Burned through half my heals already, and you've not lost any health. Kill me! Kill me now! Do it! I'll kill myself. Kill me! I'm waiting to... Finally! God, it has to be one of the guys floating above the level. Which, by the way, you can't even look straight up. So if there's an enemy straight above you lasering you, it's not even as though you could even look at them. They cap your vertical vision for some insane fucking reason. I don't understand it. It's not as though your character, like, bends up and down. Look at that. You can't look straight up. You can basically look straight down. You can't look straight up, though. Why? Oh, you don't want the character just to fly into your character's butt. It doesn't have to work like that. God, my hand is fucking killing me right now. The past several episodes, I've been playing this game. I've been playing it with this constant skin irritation on the back of my hand. So just imagine the frustration that naturally elicits from this game, and then count on top of that, you just got some festering, like, irritants just clawing at the back of your hand the entire time you're playing the game. That's my experience right now. It's been my experience for the past week. Can't tell you how many band-aids I've gone over and Neosporin sucked through just to fucking make this more tolerable. Really itchy. I don't even know what bit me either. Just all of a sudden I have this thing on the back of my hand one day. Random bugs can just do some real twisted shit to you. You ever been bitten by a black fly? That shit hurts. It's like getting a bee sting. And they didn't sting you, they bite you. As far as I'm aware, the reason why the black fly bite hurts so much is that they don't even have like a mouth or a stinger or a sucker or anything. Well, they do have a sucker. It's basically like a wide serrated disc. Like imagine the top of like a mason jar, except you serrated the bottom of it. And then imagining, like, that wholesale digging into your skin. That's a black fly blight. Love that shit. Again, I don't know... Other than, like, trying to, like, stay away and bait out their attacks, I can't think of anything else I could be doing right now that would be particularly helpful. It's not even as though this enemy has, like... Oh, no Choco Cups. Brilliant. Okay, so now I have to sell even more shit. I love that. That's brilliant. My favorite. You can't even refund my Ochoko Cups when the goddamn thing I'm summoning isn't even helping me make any progress. But if we did that, that would be inconsistent with how we handle your items, which is already inconsistent with how we handle your ninja tools, and your Omeo Magic, and literally every single other fucking item in the game. This is real entertaining, right? Just watching me, like, scroll through my inventory, ticking off some things, not ticking off others. This is a lot of the shit that you don't see off screen. There's probably hours of this shit that you're not seeing. Me just fucking around with my inventory, deciding what to get rid of, what not to get rid of. Just the process of, like, soul matching and rolling tempered affixes on your equipment just takes fucking forever. Like, how much time do you think it took me to roll that new rifle or the old Sage Mask? It took me a while. It genuinely took me a while. Spear with imbue water. I'm gonna do this one more time before I turn on what amounts to easy mode, and what I am not the only person to refer to as easy mode. Some easy mode. Saw lightning cannon, just does hand cannon damage. Interesting. It doesn't do lightning damage, so I'm not sure why you called it a lightning cannon. I honestly don't feel like there's this much fussing around with the inventory in Diablo. I honestly don't think so. Even when you had an inventory where you had to fit everything, like, in blocks, like you do in Resident Evil 4, even when you have to do that, I feel like I spent less time in Diablo just dicking around in the inventory. Which is pretty ridiculous if you think about it. It really shouldn't be that way. There, now I have a shit ton of Divine Rice. Honestly, don't even want to waste the time, like, pretending to give this, like, a genuine shot, as though I have any confidence I can do it at this point. Again, I'm sure, like, the amount of deaths that are coming from this are not from, like, any intense tax on my skill level. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying this isn't, like, a hard boss fight. I can tell it's not a hard boss fight. It's just a brutally unfair boss fight. Like, the shit that's killing me is shit that should never be killing me. At all. It's shit that's killing me from off screen. It's shit that hitting me when it should be burst counter. It's shit that's hitting me when the hitbox is clearly like a fucking mile and a half behind me. That's shit that should never hit me. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But it is hitting me. And when it is hitting me, it's putting 1,000,000,001 status ailments on me. That's not entertaining. That's frustrating. Can I just, like... No, I can't just, like... Can I just knock him off with Nioh like that? Nope. Your experimentation is a crime. We're gonna punish you for trying something new. No Choco Cups. Damn, I really fucking burned through my 100-some supply, didn't I? See how long it takes someone to get into this match. You saw what I did. I tried it legitimately. I tried it with only the prefab guy. Really didn't help much. Prefab guy can barely hit the boss themselves. Constantly gets hit by shit too. As though he's supposed to have any more spatial awareness than I, which is entirely possible, but definitely not gonna happen. So we're just gonna sit here. And you know what? You know what? Dead serious. Dead fucking serious. We're gonna listen to some AVGN together. Because that's what I was doing. I was combing for clips for video, so we're just gonna listen to some AVGN while we wait.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dead. Alright, this time I'm gonna try jumping over. That doesn't work either! I try hitting him in every spot that I can. Okay, so you can kill him? I just don't know how to do it. But, you motherfucker! Damn! Okay, so what's with this fucking bullshit? What, do they just die whenever they feel like it? Like, is it a glitch, or is it like some obscure trick that I don't know about? It's just the first level of the game. Again, the first fucking level, and I can't go any further. I've had enough of this catastrophe. What did I go in there at you? I'm sick of this shit. I've had enough of this shit. Come on. I'm gonna shove these fucking games up your ass! Batman Revenge of the Joker! Batman Return of the Joker! Batman Forever! Batman Return of the Joker on Game Boy! And last but not least, Batman on Commodore 64!
It's really unfortunate that AVGN only has like 3 million subscribers. He deserves way more than that. So many people sub to other people like goddamn Markiplier.
This is a very special episode because I'm not going to review the game. The fans are. Yeah, for the first time, I asked the fans to recount their experiences with the game.
You thought I was joking. I'm not joking. I'm seriously just sitting here. I'm gonna do this. This is what I do off screen.
So, if you're one of the lucky ones, then I hope you enjoy hearing your words coming out of my mouth. But regardless, thanks for the submissions, thanks for supporting the show. This one's my little reward to you. Enjoy.
You know, I think my character would make less noise if he just died. There you go. Now they won't be shuffling around.
Deadly Towers on the NES. First of all, what's with the poorly drawn Herculean Viking guy on the cover of the game? What, was Fabio unavailable that weekend? And talk about false advertising. The in-game character doesn't even come close to looking like that. Some boy in a green spandex jumpsuit with horns. What the fuck? Outside of Japan, the game was supposed to be called Hell's Bells. I'm sure they changed it because they didn't want to associate this piece of ass fudge to anything good like AC/DC. If you let it load, it plays a backstory. No one would ever want to read this much text, and it scrolls way too fast. Hell, I don't even know if it tells you what you're supposed to do anyway. You have to collect 7 bells and burn them in a sacred fire or some shit like that. When you start the game, it doesn't tell you where to go or what to do. And watch out for what door you go in. It's a beginner's trap. You don't know where to go, so you just walk into a room and shit, the enemies gang rape your ass. At first you might say, hey, the game looks decent. You got a sword, which you can shoot much like in Zelda, but the enemies at the start of the game don't die with one hit. No, you have to hit them repeatedly. And the worst, you can't stab the sword like in Zelda after you shoot. You have to wait till the sword leaves the screen until you can fire again. Come on. Oh, this must be why the attack is so slow. Our hero must pass the blades out of his cock. Hell, if broadsword shooting out of my cock was my only defense against purple inchworms and bats, I'd probably let them kill me. Since when are you supposed to just throw a sword anyway? I mean, swinging it at your enemy would have worked nicely, but no, he throws it, and where the hell does he get all these swords? Even the manual says you have no confidence in the sword. What the fuck kind of advice is that? That's like saying, buddy, if you play this game, you're gonna get fucked up the asshole with a porcupine! Good fucking luck, douchebag! It's almost like the game just wants to fucking piss you off! Every screen in this game is just a clusterfuck of shitty bad guys to fight. Oh great, I'm being attacked by balls! Blue balls, no less! Oddly enough, they're the hardest to kill for some reason. They take like 20 damn hits! They're just fucking balls! It's as if they ran out of decent enemy ideas and just programmed random moving shapes to come kill you. It's like, what the fuck are sprites from Marble Madness doing in this game? My biggest complaint with the game is that there's no in-game map. That'd be fine if you could distinguish where you are with different backgrounds, but everything looks so similar, it's too easy to get lost. The game's like a maze, but it's beyond that. It's a fucked up guessing game maze with no end. I stumbled onto some area where there's no door, there's no icon, or anything to let you know that anything's there. You just gotta take a shitty guess, like in Simon's Quest, where you kneel down in that corner waiting for the tornado to take you away. You can just be walking around and then you just magically appear in a room when there are clearly no doorways around. I mean, what kind of sense does that make? Have you ever just walked into a wall and appeared in another room? You get an inventory screen. It's empty right now, but it seems pretty standard. Tells you your life and everything. It also has this thing called Lutter. Yeah, it says you have 50 Lutter. I can only assume that that's currency, so I googled it to check what it meant, and according to an Urban Dictionary, Lutter means cheap-ass hoe. So, therefore, we're already starting out with 50 cheap-ass hoes, so we're doing alright for ourselves. I wonder what the exchange rate is for the expensive whores. Maybe we'll find out later. Now, I can understand wanting to call the currency of Fantastic World something different, but what's wrong with just calling it gold? You can find power-ups to make you stronger, but good luck finding a store that'll give you any. They're found in underground dungeons infested with enemies that can kill you faster than you can say game over. Oh, and the music. The bubbly sound of ripping ass isn't even an adequate way to describe the music in this game. Imagine taking a phonograph machine, submerging it in diarrhea, and wiring it to a horse's ass to use as a speaker. It makes nails on a chalkboard sound like fucking Mozart. And listen to this. See what happens when you go to a different room in the castle. The music starts all over again. It gets really annoying because you're constantly going from room to room, so you're hearing the same part of the music over and over again. What's the fucking deal with the ledges that you fall off of? A lot of the places are really narrow, and it's hard avoiding those ledges. And to top it all off, when enemies hit you, it knocks you back a bit. And more times than not, they send you falling down a conveniently placed ledge. And do people normally spin like that when they fall off of something? Reminds me of shit spinning down the fucking toilet. When you die, you have to start at the beginning of the game. What kind of shit is this? I honestly don't have the patience to get any farther in this game to see if there's another checkpoint or something. Whenever you die, you get a password, but it makes no sense because no matter how far you got into the fucking game, you start from the beginning with all the passwords. And what programmer decided to put a time limit on the fucking password screen? When they named this game Deadly Towers, they weren't kidding. The last time I saw towers this deadly was when they decided the horses need more fiber in their diets. This game is so fucking hard, it's easier to lift an elephant with my ass while singing Old MacDonald. This game is equal to that of liquid ass butter. Stay away from this horrible piece of shit encrusted fuck. I'd rather suck farts out of a dog's ass. Das Spiel ist scheiße! Dieses Spiel fickt dich hart aus das Leben! Well, I gave that a try. Anyway, this game isn't just your average turd. It's the kind of putrid, rancid, disgusting turd that sits in a truck stop bathroom for 20 years until even the flies won't go near it. It's games like this that make me regret ever picking up an NES controller. This game is like a never-ending turd that bends around and goes into your mouth, thus creating an endless cycle of eating your own shit whilst taking a crap, and occasionally puking up the same for all eternity. This is so bad, Satan wouldn't even accept it if you offered it with your soul. I'd rather suck the dried shit out of Chewbacca's ass fur. Fuck this game. No, better yet, don't fuck this game. Don't let your friends fuck it. It's unfuckworthy. This game is just an orgy of ass. This game is a chicken licking finger fucking son of a bitch. This game is ball cider. The assholians bow down to this piece of shit. In other words, the game sucks. Gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo than the diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down in his beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd.
I don't blame you for not watching, by the way.
Video game nerd.
I'm not uploading this sort of shit as though it's content.
On Nintendo. Now don't worry, it's a good game. It's actually one of the most memorable
Shall I say
games
good
in the
content?
NES library. But when it first came out, a lot of people were thinking, what is this, a cheap Ninja Turtles knockoff or something? But it was actually pretty good. Who the fuck are you?
I'm your guitar guy. I sing your theme song from behind the couch.
It's been a good while, and still no players.
Jeez.
You know, that's not the welcome I really expected.
Look, you can't just sit here while I do the review.
Why can't I do the review with you?
Oh, because that's not how it works. It's like, I play the game, and you get your ass back behind the
You know,
fucking
I think I'm just going to...
I don't ever get to do anything. You don't even
Yeah.
use my song that much anymore.
Why are you always behind my damn couch anyway?
There are no other couches to go behind.
What a piece of shit. Ass!
Yeah.
You don't know shit about how fucking shitty this fucking shit is. It's so bad it sucks. It's so fucking sucking.
We'll just play this in the background.
I'd rather eat
Oh,
out.
no, no more. Don't have enough with Choco Cups. How about that?
Cowabunga. How a fucking piece of dog shit. This game is diarrhea coming out of my dick. This game is as appealing as a fucking infected, dirty fucking sewer rat shit. Alright, fine. You can sit here just this one time. Thank you, alright? You happy? I'm very
No, we're summon an
so
actual
anyway,
player.
Battletoads on the NES. But put
There
that
you go.
down. Put it down. Drop it. You can't fucking play the game with me.
Why not?
Because it's not even a two-player game.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Look, you see 2 players? Press start. That's it. Alright, so anyway, the game begins, and how'd you do that?
I push start.
Oh, so it's arcade style. The second player has to push start to join in. Why not just a regular select screen like any other NES game? Speaking of which, the intro shows 3 toads, Rat, Pickle, and Zit. Why such disgusting names? How about herpes, genital warts, and gonorrhea? Besides, Pimple's not even in the game. She's captured in the gold, so that's on the game. First level's like a classic beat 'em up. Pickle is so satisfying. I like how your sisters are. When you headbutt, you throw ram horns. And when you kick, your foot grows into a giant boot. You can throw your enemies with grab weapons. So much fun. And when you pause the game, you get this catchy beat. What's the point of that? When you pause the game, it should just be quiet. Try to hit him. What the hell? I didn't know I could hit you. Get the kick, knock him off. Hey, you killed me!
Sorry.
No,
I need him.
Mine. Oh, look, it's a 1-up. Oh, fuck! Oh, that's not fair. You kill me and then take my 1-up?
Hey, I let you try to get it. It's not my fault you fucked up.
It's the boss. Don't get hit, you dumbass. Okay, level 2. You're hanging on strings going down a hole or something. Get the bird.
I'm trying.
Oh, you fucker!
I didn't mean to do it.
That's really a problem. You shouldn't be able to hit each other. That's fucking bullshit! Come on, you piece of shit! Ah!
What happened?
I died.
But I didn't die.
Oh, that's lousy. If one player dies, you gotta start the level all over. Okay, so we can't hit each other. You take the right and I take the left.
Okay.
What the hell was that? I couldn't
Hopefully this person can help me out.
Thing just keeps swinging side to side.
Oops, I didn't mean that.
You see?
Why have an attack like that in a game where you can harm the other player? Ah, fuck!
How are we supposed to work as a team when you keep killing me?
Level 3. We're real lucky you made it this far. Yeah, found the guy in the ground.
Oh, what the fuck? You get him.
Alright. So awesome. Pound him in the ground and kick him.
Maybe this is just a low stance fight.
Shit. Alright, now, don't
Nope,
get
doesn't
it
make a
up.
difference.
Get the ramp. Oh, fuck! How'd you miss that? I don't know. Alright, let's try again. Shit, you missed the ramp. Game over? That's game over for you, not for me.
Yeah, it makes 0 difference.
What? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I am no more capable of responding to this shit.
Sorry.
That's bullshit! That's terrible programming! How is it fair that when one player dies, it
Could you stop hitting me?
I still have just 1 extra life. That means I'm gonna die next.
Stop hitting me.
Watch it, watch it.
I know. What the
I
fuck?
swear I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to hit the guy. Okay, now this is real important. None of us hit the wall. Okay? Jump. Jump. Come on.
Alright. Good job.
Oh my god.
Well, you gotta start all over again.
How many lives do you have?
Really? 2?
Well, I guess we're not gonna make it much further.
Well, I could just die twice on purpose and then we can both
No.
die.
Fuck
Once
that.
again, there's...
No reason why the game-
Once again, that's most of my goddamn shit.
Oh, the hell with this shit! Hell with this fucking shit! Hell with this banana buffalo wearing bastard bullshit! Yeah, now you're talking. All right. So anyway, Battletoads.
I hate this fight.
Yeah, you do that. Go to yourself from all these like shitty games. Yeah, so Battletoads is not a two-player game. Having a second player is as convenient as having a Siamese bulldog attached to your anus. It's just like with one player it's hard, but with two, it's virtually unplayable. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. You bet your ass! He's the angry video game nerd. Remember when everybody was talking about Dick Tracy? 1990, the Warren Beatty film comes out. Everybody went from who's Dick Tracy to whoa, Dick Tracy's the shit. It was like a contemporary.
No Choco Cups. I'm gonna have to keep doing this now because it will only cap out the number of Choco Cups I can carry at 5 for some unbeknownst dick fiddling reason.
Popularity was short-lived. I think it was just an excuse for the kids to say Dick. You know, Dick Van Dyke is in the movie. You think that's enough dicks? Like seriously, when this movie came out, I never said dick so much before in my life. Every kid on the block was running around saying, Dick Tracy, Dick Tracy, Dick this and Dick that. My dad said, can't you just call him Richard Tracy? And I was like, you know, how is Dick short for Richard? That doesn't even make any sense. It's like Bill and William or Jim and James. But at least Bill and Will rhyme and Jim and James both start with a J. But Richard and Dick? Like, nobody ever says Dickard. But anyway...
That summon doesn't look like it's going to be terribly helpful.
Boy, is it an experience. Now, I'm just going to give you my impression of it, and I'm not really going to go all out and, like, dress up like Dickard or anything like that. I already did that for Halloween when I was 10.
I got a rock.
Yeah, I got a rock, just like Charlie Brown. That sums the whole thing up. I was laughing back then, but I'm not fucking laughing now. I was so obsessed with Dickard that when the game came out, I was like, oh boy, I gotta play that. Dick Tracy on Nintendo? That's gotta be a treat. There's no way I could let that pass. It was just a big disappointment, like a rock landing in my trick-or-treat bag. It starts in the...
Just swing in for heavy attacks.
Look at your notepad or look at your mugshot. If you look at your notepad, it gives you...
I'll do that.
Right off the bat. There's a fake $20 bill found near Steve the Tramp's flop house. So in order to solve the case, you have to find the other 4 clues. If you go to your mugshots, it'll tell you where you can find all your suspects. Since our only lead is Steve the Tramp, we're going to go to him. 5th and B is what it tells us.
Just one hit. That's my strategy. I'm going to go in for one hit.
It automatically puts you in the right lane with no...
Not going to overextend. One hit.
Intersection, you're never sure which direction to push on the D-pad. The car sort of like snaps onto the other road. It's the absolute worst overhead driving control I've ever seen in a game. Yeah, worse than Roger Rabbit. Even worse, you take damage when you crash into other cars, and there's snipers on all the roofs. Just little tiny fake gates that shoot at you constantly. And by constantly, I mean all the fucking time. There's nothing you can do to avoid them. You can shoot straight ahead, but you can't shoot at an angle. There's no way to point the car at the sniper. There's no enemies on the road, so your firepower has no...
Did that hit me with both saturation and lightning and confuse at the same time? Because that looks like what it did.
Every building looks the same, and it's hard to tell where you're supposed to go. And you think there'd be a map screen? Of course not. Anyway, what's this all about? A fake $20 bill? Couldn't they have come up with anything better than that? So you get the 5th and B, you go inside, and then the game goes to a side-scroller mode. What the hell's wrong with Dickard? He looks like he's got a bad suntan. You can use your gun, but it's more amusing to punch the living shit out of people. Bam! 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 Oh, look at him go, down the steps. Still going. What the hell? Are they really trying to be serious with this? So you get to Steve the Tramp, whose on-screen character looks nothing like the best stuff.
There we go.
You can interrogate him or arrest him. If you choose to arrest him, you just get scolded by your superior officer and get sent back to the station. But if you interrogate him, he'll give you some information, which basically tells you to go to the 9th and F.
Half of the hell. Come on. Let me do this a second time.
Remember 9th and F, because you're not going to be told again if Dickard doesn't write it in the notepad. What kind of detective is that? Stupid banana raincoat wearing dick. So you go to 9th and F, where you encounter more bad guys. And now your life is starting to diminish. And to make matters worse, you're not allowed to shoot unarmed men. If you shoot somebody who doesn't have a gun, you lose half a star. You switch between the gun and the fist by pushing select. And you have to keep doing it constantly. There's times when you're trying to shoot someone, when all of a sudden an unarmed man drops down in your line of fire. That's bullshit! So, it's supposed to be realistic by having a good cop that won't shoot unarmed men. That's fine, but then how about when you punch people? They bounce off the damn walls! That's pretty realistic. Okay, there's the clue, the first piece of evidence. What the hell's he doing? Get off the rope! Why the hell would you want to climb on the rope? So then he collects the clue by punching it. It tells you footprints in a puddle of spilled green ink. Footprints on top of a crate hanging from a rope? Sure, whatever. After
God damn it.
You chase a car down. Probably the only time the bullet becomes handy. And then he interrogates shoulders, I think, and he tells you when he next clue. That's what he did. Again, Dick doesn't write it down. He just writes down the clue, which tells us nothing. Shouldn't the clue be in a Ziploc bag or something, and where I'm supposed to go be written on the notepad? Besides, you can't even see the notepad unless you go back to the station. During the gameplay, there's no status screen where you can bring up the clues or anything. Why wouldn't a detective bring the notepad with him? Dumb dick. When I play a game, all I want is the NES, the TV, and the controller. Also, preferably a couch to sit on. But what I don't want is a pen and paper to write down fucking clues. The fucking snipers got me. Game over? Are you kidding me? Just one life? That's it? And no continues either? No.
I was blocking.
Where's my clue? I have to get it again? That's insane. At least you don't have to talk to Steve the Tramp again or Shoulders. As long as you remember where to find the clues, you can skip the interrogation calls. So I get the fucking clue again, and then I'm off to get the next one. By the time I get to the second building, my life is already halfway drained from the snipers. Then I go through.
Tell me this is all I need to do. Just do this a second time. Come on, please.
I get to the damn clue and try jumping at it, but that doesn't work, so I go back onto the ledge. Can I jump on the ladder? Nope. Well, I'm going to keep going back until I find what I am allowed to jump on. You can never tell what's a platform and what's just part of the background. Alright, so I'm working my way back to the right, jumping on the crate, the platforms, here we go. Oh, good lord, now I gotta go back again. Here we go, let's try again. Okay, how does this work? If you jump
Please, come on, come on.
and you can't jump straight down, that's ridiculous. So my only way is to just slightly... your mother. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh my motherfucker.
Could they have put this clue in a more unreachable spot? What? I got it? I've been jumping at it for 5 minutes.
Well, if I can just attack you directly, I'm gonna do that.
What did I do different? Anyway, this time the clue itself tells us where to go next. First in H. So I'm on my way over. Oh no! I gotta do that shit all over again? Couldn't they give me any extra lives? There's no way you can be expected to find 4 clues without dying. That's impossible. So I'm gonna assume that I don't need to collect all the...
Easy. One of the shortest possible boss fights, if you know what to fucking do. It seems ridiculous to me that the winning combination was apparently running in, doing one heavy attack, waiting for them to bait out attacks, and then just... Like, you can't just wail on the enemy and then dodge at the appropriate time. The game just does not want you to do that. And I don't know how I'm supposed to have known that I can't have done that, except through the trial and error that I did. Can't imagine the soul core is even remotely interesting.
それが平等園で見たあやかしを滅ぼす刀その刀があればきっとさあ藤吉郎を追いましょう
Done talking?
さあ
So is this in my inventory now? No? It's a key item weapon or some shit? Fight was super obnoxious. Like, not hard, just obnoxious. It's beyond obnoxious. Stupid, unfair. Infuriating for all the wrong reasons. In fact, I take back what I just said. I completely take back. Because there should never be any good reason to infuriate the player. The player should enjoy the game from start to finish, end of. Broken demon tile. Oh, it's roofing? I see, okay. Anima charge, Dark Realm, damage taken. Well, that is a whole bunch of whoop-de-fucking-do to me. Minus 0.5%. Oh shit, that's some epic shit, son. I really need that 0.5% damage reduction. That makes all the difference to my build. Oh wow. My benevolent grade was of aid to 31 players. Okay, well, I got a lot of shit then, I guess. Cherry Blossom, Viewing, and Daigo. Child of the Sun's armor. This one's just a straight up showdown fight. Oh, you. My seething hatred still clings to the battlefield of Mount Tenno. Harmony cannot flourish in a land where such bleak emotions have taken root. Please cut me down once more and destroy this darkness of mine. Not the best way of going about that, I'd say. Have I gotten on Nioh Warrior's armor before? I know he has a, Odachi. I don't remember if I fought him directly. If I did, it was really short-lived and unmemorable. Mataza is one thing. Aquaman, Japanese Aquaman is another. Oh, this. I forgot about this. I completely forgot how this works. Really? That's gonna hover right over my goddamn head? What the hell just exploded? You're dead. Okay, well, I'd say I could handle that handmade doll. Is that one of these? Is it a key item? Yeah, it is. Okay. I forgot you do fight him, so... Doesn't remind me of that character. Anyway, yeah. That boss fight's not so bad. I think a good reason for that is because when you burst counter him, it works! My fucking god! It's not like he warns you that there's a burst counter incoming, and then steps out of attack range, and then hits you lightning fast. Even after I figured out his arrow thing, I realized you can just block it, so... Nioh Warrior's Armor. Okay, well, I don't know what Nioh Warrior's Armor does, so... Hopefully that's something new? That's not it. It's Nioh Hunting Garb, Nioh Warrior Garb. Nioh Magic Power, Devastate... Oh yeah, I have seen this, so this isn't anything special. Don't care. I'll spend those skill points off screen somehow. I still gotta reset those skills into something useful. I still don't know what. My indecisiveness comes partly because there's nothing that A, particularly interests me, that simultaneously B, increases my proficiency. The B part is only relevant to Nioh magic, but... Yeah, my Nioh proficiency is still shitty. No, there's showdowns I could knock out really fast? Doubtful. Restless Spirits. That's Oni Shibata. Chariot Blossom Chatbook. I'm assuming I'm gonna get that from that mission. Zaya Nagamasa in the interim. Is there anything new in the interim? Perhaps. Here, a great tree is encircled by the eternal waters of a vast river that separates the dead from the living. The dead flow upon the river from the shore of the living, pausing for respite in the hollow of the great tree before departing for the far shores of the afterlife. It is said that those who still cling clearly to matters of the living never depart the interim at all. As Dosan, you're not offering me anything new. That's not Dosan. Why do I keep calling him Dosan? He's not Dosan. After I get the Cherry Blossom chat book, I guess I gotta talk to you.
これもさだあの時のは
I bet Tokichiro appears, like, probably up here. Near the end. That's my guess. Yeah. Did I get that gesture? I did not. I do not have that gesture yet. Not seeing anybody new. Is there any reason to talk to you? Would there be something over here eventually? Can I suicide? Doesn't show my Amrita. Oh, I can't walk off the ledge. Nothing new as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna guess that there's main mission to fight Tokichiro, and then there's a final main mission to fight, I think it's called Otakabaru. And I know Otakabaru is the final boss of the game, so we're definitely finishing this game. One way or another, frustrated and discontent with our entire playthrough experience, it will happen. For now, I guess I'll just tweak some stuff. See you next time. Sorry for the AVGN shit in the background. Have a good one. Bye.